It's taller than Nelson's Column, longer than 4 football pitches, and took over 3 years to build at a cost of £1.4 billion. This is the Oasis of the Seas, Royal Caribbean's newest ship, and at 225,000 tonnes, officially the largest cruise ship in the world. Simply calling it a cruise ship just doesn't do it justice. It is the most revolutionary cruise ship ever built, with Royal Caribbean pushing the boundaries with a whole series of firsts. The first ship to have neighbourhoods, the first amphitheater at sea, the first 2-storey loft suites, the first zip line at sea, and the first to carry over 5,500 passengers. But is there actually a market for a ship of this size? I spoke to Joe Jamoska from Royal Caribbean.
I don't even think there's a market. I know there's a market. It's selling incredibly well. 40% of our UK guests who are going to the Caribbean for 2010 are booking on Oasis of the Seas. We know absolutely there is a demand and clients who will want to travel on Oasis of the Seas.
Oasis of the Seas is going to be based at your new cruise terminal in Port Everglades, which is obviously in Florida. Do you think that's something that's likely to put people off taking a cruise on her because of the long flight time?
Not at all. I mean, there's such good, from a fly cruise point of view, this cruise for 7 nights on board this ship with all the facilities, over 37 restaurants and bars, a park that we're sitting in here, numerous things to do. What I would say is come and experience it. The average age on a Royal Caribbean cruise has always been younger than it has on a lot of cruises. We run an average age of 43 years of age globally. So we know that there's a market for that, and we are actually breaking down those misconceptions of cruising, which I say it's no longer for the newlywed, overfed and nearly dead. There's just so much to do on board our cruise ships.
In 2009, 1.5 million Brits took a cruise. This year, that figure's expected to rise even higher. So just what is it about this type of holiday that's proving more popular than ever?
It's really good value for money, because where else on an average week's holiday would you get to see 4 different ports of call?
There's just so much to do. We love cruising, always cruise, and we wouldn't do any other holiday. If it's a 7-night cruise, you've got so many different destinations in one holiday. There's so much you can do.
And so much is included as well, like your food, entertainment, and the social aspect as well is really good.
There's no doubt that the later ships, with all of their new facilities, are winning over a completely new type of passenger. In an average week at sea, it's quite possible that you could learn circus skills, book a spa treatment, eat in a celebrity-themed restaurant, or even do a spot of rock climbing. It's all about choice. On Oasis of the Seas, there are over 37 categories of accommodation on offer, the most popular being the balcony stateroom, offering twin or double beds, sitting area, good-sized shower room, and a balcony. For the ultimate in high seas living, there are the loft suites. They offer the highest accommodations at sea, with every luxury and amenity, including your very own butler. All are decorated in a contemporary style, with modern artworks and spectacular views of the ocean, with floor-to-ceiling double-height windows. When it comes to deciding where to eat on Oasis of the Seas, you can choose from 24 distinct dining experiences, including the 3-level Opus dining room, fine dining at 150 Central Park, or you can just head to the promenade deck for a coffee and a cupcake. Other firsts include an ice show at sea and a cocktail bar that moves between the decks. And how about this for another first? Not only can you see the musical Hairspray in the West End and on Broadway, but for the first time on a cruise ship. Licensed exclusively to Royal Caribbean, the cast was selected from 4 cities for a 90-minute version of this extravaganza. Oasis of the Seas feels like an exciting, innovative ship that's a real breath of fresh air. She offers unique features and experiences that just never really seem possible at sea. There's no doubt that this ship is going to revolutionise the world of cruising as we know it.